What is up, Swamp? It's your dude, Swampy T. And here today, I just want to start off by saying Happy Mexican Independence Day. September 14th. Glad everyone survived. Friday the 13th. It was wild. It was wicked. It was lit. So they had this hearing for a medical exemption for vaccinations in California. A protester, she started spraying a blood-like substance all over some of these politicians, these bureaucrats. Didn't know what hit them. At first, rumors were that it was menstrual blood. We do not know if it's blood at all. It's like, you know, it might be food coloring. My thing is, do you think that the government has a right to mandate vaccinations? Or is this woman in the right that, I'll make up my own mind about the vaccinations? And the argument I hear a lot is, if you're vaccinated, why do you care if I'm not vaccinated? Because you're vaccinated, right? You're safe, you're good. Why, So yeah, maybe if you guys could leave a comment in the comment section below, I would love to hear your opinion. And do you think that vaccinations cause anything? That's been a rumor some Hollywood people have talked about. I don't know. It's all polio from here now. Very serious news. Saudi Arabian oil fields and the oil processing factory got blown up by a drone strike. Drone strike must be the U.S., must be the good guy, Saudi Arabia, right? No. Well, Saudi Arabia has been messing with this country called Yemen. They've been doing a genocide on this country. It's been kind of just widely ignored, just by most of Western civilization. It hasn't been ignored by people in the Arab world. Yemen's the poorest country in the Arab community, in the Arab world, and Iran has been giving some weapons to the Yemen rebels so that they could fight back and target Saudi Arabia. And Yemen rebel representatives said that they will continue to strike Saudi Arabia until Saudi Arabia quits attacking them. Pretty crazy stuff going on there, right? Saudi Arabia expects U.S. to be, willing to help out with either resources or directly joining in the conflict. Since, I believe, 2015, 90,000 Yemen have died due to, explosions or, drought conditions and famine. It's a pretty messed up situation. In fact, it's the world's largest humanitarian crisis currently. So yeah, that's something to chew on. Okay, in some local news, this story, hits close to home and all that, blah, blah, blah. This guy's going to remain anonymous, even though he's lost everything already. He's 70 years old. He was awoken by screams of a young woman outside his apartment, a block away from Bronco Stadium. He lived there for 12 years. He rushed to his window to see what was going on. I guess this lady tripped and fell. She's crying and sobbing. He asked her what's going on. She said her ex-boyfriend wanted to kick her butt because she drank too much. He asked her how he could help her. And she's like, well, can I use the bathroom? Okay. And first of all, what would you guys do in this situation? Would you guys open a door or let anyone in, your place. Especially a woman who's, going through quite a lot. Of course, he took her inside, he showed her the bathroom. Moments later, the boyfriend, is at the door kicking it in. He shouted that if he didn't open, he would kick it in. This dude grabbed his .22 rifle just in the nick of time, basically, because this dude crashed through the front door. And so this guy then fires some warning shots into the kitchen. Okay, so a guy breaks in, the girl's in the bathroom, drunk as hell, crying and sobbing. Crazy boyfriend tracks them down, kicks in the door. Okay. So he fires a warning shot through the kitchen. He fired into the kitchen door. Okay, so the police arrived in time to witness, and they arrested him. Okay, I'm gonna read it verbatim here. I saw all the lights and I told the girl. She did not want to talk to them, so I went out and they arrested me. And they walked through my broken front door and took her out kicking and screaming. I was charged with discharging a firearm, but that was dismissed 2 days later. Under Colorado tenant's right law, the tenant can withhold rent until the landlord fixes something that is crucial for the health and safety of the tenant. Is that true? But when I told this to my landlord, who had an insurance agency upstairs, he said I had to pay for it. On August 6th, I get served with a 30-day eviction notice, followed 3 days later with a protection order claiming that the shot in the door was a threat to him and that I broke down my own door. On August 10th, I returned to my apartment to find he had changed the locks. I managed to get in through one of my windows. A short time later, all my windows and front door were busted by a Swat team. I was arrested for felony trespass. I bailed out but had to wear a GPS unit, and I was told not to go near my own apartment. Wow. Okay. On August 23rd, a judge threw out the bogus protection order. And the next day, a judge ruled that the landlord had to give him another 30-day eviction since he violated the last one. Okay. Then I find out that he had rented out my apartment. All my belongings were at the mercy of the new renter. So far, I have managed to get back my computer and a few other personal items. He's suing the landlord in small claims. He's going to court on the 23rd to try to get his bail money back. He's staying with some friends right now. It's been a living nightmare for him. And is it really that easy to turn a 30-day eviction into a 3-day go to jail? That's the base of the story right there. Now, what do you guys think about this tale? And is there any advice that you could give this person? Please leave in the comment section below, and I will get that to him. I've been looking into it, and it's a pretty suck situation. Okay, before I say adios till the next time, Logan Paul and KSI had their big fight press conference because they're about to have a fight. It's going to be a pro fight, and this press conference was anything but professional. But the last time they fought, it was to a draw. KSI looked like to win the later rounds, but Logan Paul obviously won like the first 2 rounds, and the third round, I guess, depends on how you see it. But yeah, that's about it. Also, asteroids flying really close to the Earth tonight. Keeping look out for that, right? And yeah, another person got murdered Friday night in Denver. It was Friday the 13th over on 21st in York. At least it was only one person, but man, that must be horrible for the family. Also, there's a young girl in Texas. She was swimming in a swim hole, whatever they have in Texas, mud pit, river, lake. She got a brain infected by amoeba. It goes through the nose into the brain. It can't be swallowed. People who get it are expected to live 1 to 18 days. She's on day 7. I mean, it's horrifying. Just, it's swimming and, even having your feet near water, because there's a dude who recently got a brain infection swimming at a water park. And in Florida, there's people getting, hookworm, and there's all kinds of nasty things, especially in the South, like where it's warmer. There's more bacterial things that can affect us. So I want, these last days of nice warm weather, just please be safe, careful, and my prayers go out to that young lady in Texas. And that'd be amazing if she can beat it. There's only been 5 reported cases of someone overcoming this brain infection. Yeah, just sorry, everyone. Her name's Lily Avent, and she got it over Labor Day weekend, swimming. She's in a medically induced coma. It's on Sunday, September 8th is when she contracted a fever. And she woke up in the emergency room that night. And she had her eyes open. She was there, but she wasn't speaking. If you guys are religious, send a prayer or look this story up, and check it out, and stay away from water in the South, especially. Maybe because the CDC went on to say, they are not going to say stay out of water. Even though someone might have contracted something horrible in that water. They're saying don't stay away from the water. It's a very slim chance, but take it from swamp. There's nothing wrong with staying dry. Listen, people have even gotten some horrible stuff out of hot tubs at hotels. We're just walking water balloons, really, at the end of the day. And that's why we shouldn't be so evil and mean to each other. We should take our lives a little bit more. Appreciate things more about each other in life. Okay, until next time, I'm cashing out. Happy Independence Day.
No caps get popped.
That's right. They got him.
He's running away from us. I am. What did he do? Jump out of the Mercedes?
Yeah.
No, they knocked him over on his bike, man. It was awesome. He took off on his bike coming down this way, and the one cop straight at him and blasted him.
Oh,
wow.
shit. You got it on video?
No, I saw
fuck,
it,
man. That would have been awesome.
You would have seen it. But he blasted him off his bike, and he started running.
I'm just going to pick up his bike and take off with it.
Dude, that's his bike?
Go grab it.
No.
Yeah, go grab it.
I hope he's okay. Shit. He looks like he's in pain.
Okay.
Yeah, he's in bad shape, fellas. He's in bad shape.